Hello. All right, so I guess it's time to start the show. We're only 8 minutes late today, which isn't that bad when you think about it. All right. Now, what I'm hearing right now from myself, volume versus the music, sounds pretty good to me. But you guys in the room, let me know what you think. And I have to say, it's incredibly distracting talking and hearing yourself 7 seconds late. Alright, so everybody's saying it's good. That means I'm going to mute the room from this point on. I can't hear what's going on in the room, so if it's too loud or feedback happens or anything like that, let me know. And I mute the room so that I can then bring in our co-hosts. We've got Wrecker and T-Max. Hello, Wrecker and T-Max.
What's up, everybody?
Hi.
I tell you, that enthusiasm, it gets me every time.
You get choked up, don't you?
Yep, I do. All right, it's my turn. I'm going to say what it is, what it was, what it will be, what it shall be. What's happening? Hoping you guys are doing great and have had a great week. Sounds like he's gargling marbles and... That's right, we have T-Max. We have upgraded T-Max to a degree that we never thought possible. He's actually on a completely separate microphone on a stand off the table. That means when he types, you shouldn't hear him nearly as much. On top of that, he has his own mixer. So if he needed to, he could actually reach over and just turn that volume completely off and do whatever he needed to. bodily functions, whatever, and then turn the volume back up. We tried to make it easy for him.
I can just say mute.
Well, you can do that. I don't know why you would with the volume control right there, but hey, it's your mixer.
Mute's faster.
I don't know. Me and the mouse, I have too much trouble getting to that exact point, so I'd rather use the controller. I know he's growing up.
Yeah, I like to punch VC in the windpipe. There's a pain in the sack.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of VC. Just because of their controls, their setup, it's just not as the interface just isn't as user-friendly as I would like. That said, I don't see a whole lot of options, so I guess I can't bitch too much. A mixer, isn't that like giving a computer to a chicken? That's funny. You're very welcome, Dolores. Hopefully it will make it through no further problems. VC is the program that allows us to have Wrecker and T-Max in clear, clean windows. It is essentially a video phone call that doesn't take nearly as much resources as things like VC or Google, and it allows for nice, clear pictures. It's a free service. And yeah, with that mic, I tell you what, his voice is it's sounding sexy. Let me tell you. And he's flipping me off. Yeah, if you want VC, just type in VC in VSEE into any search engine. Download it. It's worth it. It's actually a really good program.
I like free.
It's just I'm not a fan of the actual interface. So we actually have content today. We actually have stuff to talk about and do. Okay? So when did I order this stuff? It was 2 weeks ago, right?
I think you ordered it last Friday.
Yeah.
During the show.
Was it last Friday? All right. So if you were here last Friday, you saw me order this right here. It is the Loch Ness mod. I also ordered, along with it, the Terra RTA. I have not actually gotten into either one of these. I've kind of flipped it open just to make sure it's there. But beyond that, I haven't done anything else. And the extra coils that go with it. We're going to open this up, and we're going to see... We're going to play with the mod, see how it is, see if we like the mod, and then we're going to open up the RTA. The RTA comes pre-wicked. We all know how pre-wicked stuff works. We're going to try the pre-wicked, and then we'll see if we have to re-wick it, and if we have to re-wick it, then most likely T-Max is going to be very busy.
Good luck with that.
Thanks, T-Max.
That's got about 6 coils too many.
All the support. I appreciate it.
I can't believe they didn't come with any plugs to use less coils.
So does that mean you have to use the 18 coils that it comes with?
Yeah, everything that's in there.
I didn't see any silicone plugs in there for the deck, which is definitely an option it should have came with.
Yeah, I guess that does mean that you have to use all 18 coils.
I think it's 8.
Okay, 8, 18, same thing.
Yeah, definitely a lot.
Howdy, Big Gun. And if I missed anyone that said hello, specifically hello to you, I am sorry that I missed you. But I've missed you. Yep, Dolores, 8 coils. And we're going to see if it's worth a flying fuck or not. Because the atomizer was, what was this, 45 bucks?
That doesn't matter.
I think the atomizer was like $45. I think the mod was like $100. So we'll see if it's worth the money. You know, I haven't actually bought a high-end mod And I consider that high-end in a very long time. So we're going to see if it's worth the money to spend the extra bit, or just stick with Chinese stuff that is cheap. I've said for the past, I don't know, 2 years probably, that I just have no desire to buy high-end stuff because you can always get cheap stuff easier. And I'm having a problem. I can't get my... there we go. Never mind. My atomizer's leaking a little. It made a bit of a mess. Bit of a mess. We're going to go back to doing giveaways today. We will be doing a few giveaways. They will be juice-based or coupon-based giveaways. Didn't do any giveaways last week, just because I felt like not doing any giveaways last week. Just felt like, damn it. So we'll do those a little bit later. And of course, we got the watch of the day, which I'm very excited. Unfortunately, nobody is going to catch me on this particular watch because it's brand freaking new. I just got it, and I'm very excited about it. I love this freaking watch. I tell you, when I first saw this watch, I was very concerned I was going to mess my pants. I really was.
Yeah, lifting it up to put it on.
It's not that heavy. It's freaking beautiful, though. This is a watch that I've been kind of wanting to get since they first came out, like 4 or 5 years ago. I never had the opportunity to pick one up because every time I saw them go on sale for a price I would buy it for, the silver on silver version was not available. Recently, I bought the brown on black version, and that started my hunt again, my desire to get the silver on silver version, and I finally found it on eBay. And after a little bit of back and forth, I got it. And it's fucking awesome.
What's up, Legend?
And what else do we have to do? Pammy said we have something else to do. What is it?
What did I tell you about earlier?
I don't freaking know. I was busy.
The drawing.
I thought we already did the drawing.
No, we didn't announce it.
Well, they can figure it out.
We haven't announced it to anyone.
So, just ship the winners. They'll be happy when they receive it.
We don't have their addresses yet.
Is it true my favorite watch is the next one? In a way, yes. But in a way, no. Because I have watches at home that I just am absolutely in love with. But picking one specific favorite watch, I don't think it's possible.
Slightly bent, Legend. He did send me the pictures.
All right.
What about your address, Albie?
Oh, he's talking about sending the winners. So, do I have a list of these winners that we're supposed to announce?
Yeah, they're in the Dropbox.
Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and pull those up.
Dropbox Pammy's folder.
Pammy's folder, okay. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and find Pammy's folder. My eyes are burning.
Well, now, see, she goes ahead and tells you to do something, and then she tells you to wait.
Oh, I'm not going to do it yet. I'm just pulling it up.
It sounds like you guys need new trailers over there, Legend.
Wow, that is a tiny, tiny picture. Alright, I got it. Alright, so I will say this. All of the prizes were won by someone.
In the U.S.
What's up, Upstate?
What's going on, Estate?
What's happening? Upstate.
I think you could play Bob Seger.
What?
That's what his question mark is for.
Okay.
When I used to do just hanging out and playing music in that network that shall not be named.
Why not?
Because
Fuck
it
'em.
wasn't. He always used to put in there Seeger.
But the answer is no. I honestly don't care if the musician himself was sitting in front of me and said, "Yeah, sure, go ahead and play it." Nope. I'm not gonna risk it. I don't want our I don't want our channel to go away. And look at that. Pammy's telling me to announce the winners, and she just...
Yeah, then she tells you to wait, and then she posts the link.
I know. I mean...
Look at that. Steve A got second prize.
Wonder who that is. Alright, so since the cat is out of the bag, first prize of that beautiful watch, which is sitting right here. First prize goes to Carolyn S. Is Carolyn S in the room? Second prize goes to Steve A. Congrats. And third prize goes to Heitzman.
Steve A is in the room.
I think so. Who is that guy? I'm sorry, John Q. We drew your name. However, we put it back in the hat. I'm kidding. The only names that we returned were names that were out of the country.
Well, no, out of...
Actually, out of our shipping ability.
Yeah. It would have got sent back. And then he would have been mad he lost his shipping money.
Yeah, exactly. What was it?
Turkey.
Turkey, that's right. You know, there are certain countries that, I mean, look, we'll ship pretty much anywhere as long as you agree that it's on you, okay? If it gets lost or customs sees it's on you, we'll ship pretty much anywhere. But there are some countries that we go, just no, because we know it's going to get seized, and we know you're going to be pissed off. You wish you could send your wife back? That's not nice. That's kind of sad.
You don't send them back F-State, you trade them in for a newer model.
I think my eyes are burning because the air conditioner is blowing right on my face. Russian pride buyer's remorse. Does that actually, is that a thing? I mean, can you send them back?
The Russian bride? Sure.
You can? Say this one doesn't fit?
It'd be at your cost. Well, I hope you like it, Legend.
What is the G class?
I don't like the look of it.
I've seen the C class and the E class. I like the E class.
We're talking about the SX Mini G class.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about Mercedes. Until they get that green card, you own them. Do you know this from experience, John Q?
It sounds like he's had a few.
It was only a few times, I swear. This helped a Russian bride at the shelter, cost him out the arse to get rid of her. Waiting for a BOGO. Wow! But then it's bigamy and illegal anyway. Sorry to hear that, Pinnicali. I tell you, I know that there are people that do it, that watch these shows and do pretty much everything on tablets and cell phones. I don't know how you folks do that. I mean, I can barely read on my phone, much less surf.
Yeah, right. Animals like BOGO, one's more than enough.
Isn't it, though? John Q says, so buying a human is okay, but bigotry, just no. Well, honestly, I'm not for either one, but I'm not judging, okay? I'm just saying that if you got a BOGO, you'd have to move. What state is that allows it?
I don't know. I got rid of mine. I'm still making monthly payments, but they're less than they used to be.
Yeah, John M., I've tried to do these things on tablets. I had bought a really, really nice tablet a couple years ago. Best one on in the industry at the time. And I even got a little keyboard for it. It was a 10-inch tablet. But the issue was that, things just aren't the same on a tablet or the mobile sites. I personally haven't found a single mobile site ever that I liked as much as the desktop site. So whenever I go online on my phone, I'm always, request desktop site. So I'm either stuck with a website that I really, really hate and have a problem, going through, or I'm stuck with I'm stuck with shit that I can't see.
You had the Asus Transformer.
Yes, the Asus Transformer with the extra battery keyboard. It was the shit at the time.
I could use a phone to watch the show, but to actually participate in chat, no.
Yeah, there's no freaking way. Although I'd probably be using the voice detect option and sending some very questionable, messages out. Hello, Joanne Potter. How are you? How's Harry? All right, so I guess I'm gonna get into this part right here. That's right. It has this really odd box. Check this out. So to open it, you gotta kind of do this and swing it out like that. Isn't that weird? Really bizarre kind of packaging.
Presentation.
Yeah.
Unbox therapy.
So we got safety precautions, blah blah blah, all this good stuff. Instructions, all that good stuff. I'm a man, I don't read instructions. Alright, here's the mod. There it is, see? Also has this in it, I don't know what that is. And a USB cord with a very, very long plug. Look how long that damn thing is. I wonder if this is a special made one. Or not a special made one, but special type. Yeah, it is. It has to be that long to actually plug. Alright.
Oh, was he? I don't know what this is.
Well, I'm opening the bag. Hold on. Okay, so I honestly don't know what that is. It's threaded on this side. It looks like 510, but it doesn't fit.
It almost looks like a drip well.
It almost does, but it doesn't fit.
You unscrew the other part and put that in there.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Don't have a frickin' clue how I'm gonna unscrew it though. Let's see if this will work. That's freaking tight, man.
Animal says it fits on the bottom of the dripper to make it a tank. No, we got a tank with it. It's a regular 510 right now. That was in with the mod, not the tank.
Yeah, I don't get this part. I don't understand it. Let me see if there's anything in the instructions about it.
That's to catch all the juice that pours out of that tank.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything about this. Yeah, the picture here shows it being recessed. And it shows the well. It shows a well, right? But that is not recessed. That is flat. So my only assumption is that this somehow comes out and this goes in. But
I'll use a quarter on it.
well, I mean, it's really tight.
Show the top again.
Hold on. There it goes. Man, that was friggin' tight, man. Watch, I'm gonna totally fuck this thing up. There we go. So there's the piece. But then check this out. There's no center pin in this, so it goes to the center pin already in there, whereas this one has a center pin. I'm not sure why you would want to use the weld one instead. Anybody got any ideas on that?
I have no idea.
I don't either. I mean, it does screw down, so it works.
It's an elite thing. You wouldn't understand.
So there you go. There's the recessed top. All right. And of course, there's absolutely nothing in the instructions that says why you would do it one way over the other. So it can be charged with the USB.
Yeah, Record's been my brother as long as he's been born.
But technically, I was your brother when I was conceived.
Yeah, they've been brothers for a long time.
Yeah.
I only joined the family in the past year or so. The past couple of years.
Yeah, it's been almost 3.
Has it? Damn. I put up with you that long.
January 31st will be 4 years of vaping.
Wow, F-State, that was, that's mean. Boost.
Also not very smart when he just sent me an email asking for a favor.
Ooh. Yeah, quick hint to everybody. When
Whoops.
you call customer service and you need something, and let's say your package got misshipped or whatever. Not us, but pretty much any customer service. Don't yell at the person on the phone, because they're the only people on the planet who can help you. Yeah, I don't see anything at all in here about this recessed doohickey. Nothing. And just to verify, there's nothing down there. And there's nothing on the box. Alright. So, this bottom piece pops out to load the batteries. And alright, outside is positive, inside is negative. Uh-huh. Okay. I can see regular use, it probably shouldn't pop out. The thumb thing, I don't know. I could probably get used to it. This part, maybe I'd be more comfortable like that. Certainly not thumb firing. Alright, I just locked it. Alright, set for 150 watts. So that's the highest it goes. First things first, I'm going to pop one of my atomizers on it.
Vape State, where'd you get that code?
What code? One of ours?
Yeah, it's a coupon code. I gotta look at it.
Do we have one of our affiliates doing codes again?
No, it's an old code. All right,
That's
got
what
it
I'm
from
saying. You know, a lot of times these affiliates will sign up and put a code in that's not good.
No, coupon code from us.
Go onto the recessed deck, which I guess is a good thing, because then it's not going to, I don't know. I mean, it'll still leak, because if the juice goes onto the deck, you don't hold it like this all the time, you know. Alright, check atomizer. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's hitting.
Recessed deck is probably too short of a pin.
Yep.
It's probably designed for the drippers with the longer pins on them.
I think you might be right.
Some of the other shit like TFB8 might bottom out.
Boy, am I glad that they put instructions about that on here, you know? Tell you what, if it wasn't for those instructions, I'd have been completely lost and probably wasted a lot of time trying to change it out when I didn't need to. So, I have to say, that is one of my pet peeves about the industry and products that are being created in the industry today. There's no reason not to put, everything you can about it. Especially if there's something odd or different. That little swap out top part, that is odd or different. They should have had something in there about it saying what it is. Still doesn't feel like it's about hitting. Nope. Check atomizer. Alright, last resort. I don't like doing this, but it's for science, man. that. Oh, fuck. Didn't want to put it all the way out. Damn it. There we go. Alright. Sorry guys, I can't talk and do this at the same time. Trying to keep a running commentary. You know, my co-hosts here being so helpful with keeping something going on.
I'm watching you.
Alright, so there's no way it's not hitting now, because I essentially pushed the pin all the way down on the atomizer, and then I pulled the pin on the coil itself down, and then screwed it together to where I know it's making contact. Check atomizer. No fire, no fire, no fire.
What do you get your watts at?
49. And check that out. The friggin' piece came off with it. And, hey. Where's my meter? Could have sworn I put it in this drawer. Ah. It got moved. So, I want to test continuity. So...
Is there a dripper you got there anyway?
What? This atomizer?
Yeah.
No, it's a Heracles.
Oh, I was going to say, when's the last time you used it?
20 minutes ago. Alright, so we're going to test continuity. Woo, that is a dirty coil. My goodness. Okay. Where is it? Come on, where? There it is. Can y'all hear that beeping?
Yeah.
So that's what I should hear if I put one lead on the bottom, on the pin itself, and then one lead. There's continuity. It's making contact. It's actually making contact all the way through. It just doesn't like a Heracles. Now, I've got a bigger problem, and that is that the damn piece came off. There it goes. Damn.
Will the Heracles fire on another mod?
Yeah, it's been firing on my...
I don't think maybe it pushed the center pin up too far.
No, I pulled the center pin down.
On the tank itself?
Yep. Alright. I've got another Heracles. This is the basic. The other one was Heracles Honor.
How wide is this? How wide is the center pin on the mod? Maybe it's making contact with the 510 threads?
No, it's narrow. And it's spring-loaded, so there's no reason it shouldn't be making contact.
Oh, Danimal looked it up. It's an infamous catch cup. 510 for smaller atomizers.
Okay.
Like a 14, 16.
Alrighty. Hey, I mean, it makes sense. It's just, it would have been nice to put that in here. Alright, so I'm going to put that back on, and I'm going to tighten the living fuck out of it. In the hopes that it doesn't come off another atomizer on another atomizer. Here's another atomizer. It does not feel like it's making contact. But wait a minute. There we go. It's firing. I have no idea what these flashing lights are all about on there. Of course, now it's not flashing. Let's see. Find the button. There we go. So after I fire the button, those lights keep flashing around, and I have no idea what the hell that's all about.
Just telling you it's drawing current. Yee style chip. Or Yee chip, I'm not sure. This one does it too. When it fires, you can see it draw.
No, there's a bar on the very top that keeps flashing around when I hit it. When I hit the button. Come on. Focus.
Yeah, it's current draw on the batteries.
Yeah, but it keeps flashing even after I've hit. See, it's still flashing. 30, 45 seconds after I hit it. So
That one battery's deader than the others.
no, they're brand new. Both of them are good. Here, let me just double check that. Let me put it in my because it doesn't show the individual battery charge.
It looks split.
It looks what?
Looks like there's a split. There's a dot in the middle of it.
No, batteries are good. Both batteries are fully charged. So making
got 'em on the
sure
right
that I got
polarity.
them put in correct polarity, even though it said it has reverse polarity protection. Wow, that is amazing. I dropped the battery, it landed right side up, standing up. Don't think I could ever do that ever again. Alright, I've got correct, they're in correctly. And according to the instructions, it does have reverse polarity protection. So if I had put the batteries in incorrectly, it just wouldn't work. Brittany, I love the cuboid. I think the cuboid is probably the best bang for the buck as far as a mod goes. And honestly, I treat it kind of like a disposable mod. Because you can pick them up for $30. Who cares?
I'm still here, by the way. I'm writing an email.
Alright, works just fine. I actually am kind of liking that button. It's actually very comfortable to fire. Put my meter back up before I forget. Alright. So, I guess it's time to move on to this little doohickey right here. This is the NV atomizer. NV Terra RTA. It's a 25 millimeter atomizer. And I'll get in here somehow. It has 8 coils. Check that bad boy out. Alright, I need to get a different camera so I can just switch over to it that's already focused. Why the hell wouldn't this thing focus? Well, I guess that's as good as it's going to get, but you can see it's got 8 vertical coils with cotton peeking through the deck.
That focus was pretty rough.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I mean, there's no reason it shouldn't focus.
up to 525.
Pardon?
Hook up to 525. The camera you got from my computer. Yeah, apparently.
Alright. I'm not gonna bother with all that. It's just too much trouble. So, it's got a top fill on it. And from what I understand, fill and go. I have to admit, I don't have high hopes. This design looks like it's more gimmick than anything. But I will give it the old college try.
You have to have high hopes. They're a landlord.
High Hopes Management is our landlord. Alright, I suppose I do not need to switch the top. I can use this one. Hopefully it'll actually make contact. It doesn't feel like it did, but I can't fire it to test. Alright. I think it's time to do a little clockworks. So like I said, I am pretty sure, from what I understand, it is simply fill and go.
Sounds good, Legend. You can tell us what you think.
It has been a while since I vaped any clockworks, I have to admit. Damn, does it smell good. Alright. So looking in this, it doesn't seem like the cotton is actually wicking the juice. The cotton between between the two decks still looks dry as a fucking bone. So let me see if there's any instructions.
Yeah, I might want to let it soak through a bit. It's coming down from the top.
Yeah, I'm even leaving the top open. It has 2, 3. It has 3 replacement coils.
I guess you just got to figure out which one has a problem.
It has some cotton, an extra tank. You look under all this stuff. No destructions. No instructions whatsoever. Yep, that's it. Oh, wait. Here we go. Look, check it out. There's juice right there on the side. Now, I don't know if you can see them, but there's little, like, notches right there. Those are actually notches that go all the way through. So, I mean, we're like moments away from seeing leakage.
Well, no, you're not supposed to have that much. It's not supposed to be full of juice there.
I know. So maybe it was because I didn't have the top on.
Probably.
So we're just gonna put the top back on. I will say it is doing something because it was completely full and now it's got a little air bubble in it.
Man, don't complain when it gurgles now. That was you.
I mean, I have to admit, you know, you got to think about it. If it's taken this long just to wick until the coils are wet, how is it going to keep up?
Maybe it rotates coils one fires at a time.
Gatling gun. It's a Gatling
Gatling
tank. No, it's one of those econo tanks. You know, when you get out on the highway, it switches to 4 cylinders.
What's up, Dr. P?
So yeah, I have to admit that I am somewhat concerned about the ability of this thing to keep up with any degree of vaping. Okay, if it's taking this damn long to just get the coils wet, how is it going to keep up with vaping? All right, so it looks like juice has actually gone through the core of the wicks, and we're just starting to see shininess.
Here's another question. That bottom part of the tank,
Yeah?
how would that stand up to fluid?
Oh, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's plastic. Although it is very hard plastic, so maybe a tank or two before it blew up.
We gotta wonder how well it's gonna hold up to the heat too.
I think it'll hold up to the heat just fine. I do, mainly because it's glass, metal, and very high-end plastic here. This is very, very hard, very, very high-impact plastic, so I think it'll hold up to the heat very well. I tell you, I am very concerned about even firing this at all. I don't want to burn the coils before I get a chance to actually try the damn thing. Now, just in case you were wondering, I did buy extra coils. This is a 20-pack, which means that I could replace the coils twice and have 4 spare. Which I don't understand. Why not just sell 24? Then you can replace the coil 3 times. Okay, I have no idea what in the hell that says. LOCTACOI. Octacoil, that's what it says. Octacoil. The new Rue tank. No, I haven't tried that. Link me to it. Alright, this thing comes with extra cotton, and this is the good Chinese cotton, I can tell. It's the exact same stuff we use here in the shop. And it comes with a little tube of spare coils. I have no idea how these coils work, because there's no, like, leg on the coils. It's just a fucking spring.
Check your email, F-State.
Let me see if I can show you this. Alright, so check this out. The coil itself is simply a coil. Alright, so there's no legs or anything on it. I have no idea how it works. I'm sure I'll find out eventually. Mainly because I really don't have high hopes. I don't have high hopes for this thing working at all. But I am absolutely going to try to rebuild it if it doesn't work stock. And I'm really not looking forward to doing that, but I'm sure I'll learn how these coil things work at that point. Alright, so it's looking like everything is shiny. That means we have juice down to the coils. Do a quick. Alright, so it will fire. I'm just doing a couple of quick bursts. Kind of get the coils heated up. Not really vaping yet. Just wanting to see if I can get it rolling. Although, check this out. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I hit the button. And it looks like it fires for a moment. Alright.
Supposedly handles up to 300 watts.
Well, yeah, I can tell you 56 watts is not going to do much with 8 coils. I'm just basically kind of...
Burning it in.
Yeah, well, not burning it. Just... I'm going slow. I'm taking it very slow.
Well, you want to push it up to 300?
Well, first, this thing won't do 300. I will say that what I'm tasting right now is not Clockworks. Although it is getting better. I gotta admit, I am fucking floored that I haven't hit a burnt flavor yet. And yep, we got leakage. Alright, I guess it's time that I need to turn it up and actually cook the coils, because vaping on it is drawing, I don't know how, but vaping on it is somehow drawing juice into the coils, and I'm getting leakage. Yep, out of the top, no less. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Just right out of the little coil area, which seems to be completely full with juice.
Who is that, 50-50?
Yeah, it's 50-50. I think I probably should have used dripper.
Alright,
Alright, let me drain it one more time.
I messed with F-State. I marked his order as canceled
Oh, that's fucked up, dude.
and clicked notify customer. I unclicked notify customer and marked it as paid. He emailed me the receipt and transaction information.
Dude, I made it. It's mine. I want my stuff. That's messed up, dude. Alright. I'm at 150 watts, which is the maximum this thing will do, which I would assume, since while it wasn't sold as a kit, it was recommended to go with this device. I would assume that this at 150 watts should be able to drive this coil, this atomizer, the way it should be driven. It ain't burnt.
I'm gonna change his mailing address to somewhere in Yemen or Abu Dhabi. That's where we send normal, right?
All right. I'm still not getting. I'm still not getting Clockworks. But the amount of vapor that's coming off this thing is truly fucking impressive. Brittany just said not much vapor production. Were you not watching? And the base is filling up with juice again. I'm already a third of the way through the tank. And the mod is actually getting warm down here, which concerns me. Seriously, this bottom piece is completely full with juice. Maybe I should have used tank formula. Oh, wait. No, I should have used dripper formula. That's right. Do I have dripper formula? I don't think I have dripper formula. Let me grab a bottle of dripper formula. Where is it?
Right there.
You like pointing on your middle finger, don't you?
This one's killing me. That's 6.
But this is dripper, okay.
You want 3 milligrams?
That's 6 again.
Yeah, 036.
This is... That's tank.
Stripper there.
This is dripper.
Yeah.
Okay.
All nickel levels go 036, 10, 12, 20, whatever.
It's been changed so much from the first time that I did it. That... Okay, and I'm back. Alright, so I'm guessing I should have used tank formula because seriously, that was a lot of... That is a lot of juice.
You want to send out
going down.
You want to send out free tanks with $150 orders. They'll keep ordering more when it spills everywhere.
Yeah, really. I gotta figure some way to drain this juice.
No, we'll send out free tanks with the smaller orders. That way they'll order more next time.
He's talking about them sending out free tanks.
I thought he said us.
No. Alright, let me drain this thing. Look at that. I mean, it looks like freaking water in there. It got so hot, so quick. It's just friggin' water. It's broken down so much. Alright, so it's likely going to take several moments before it drains all of the weak juice out, and then it'll take several moments after I refill it before the dripper formula juice kicks in. But I am determined to give this a decent review, or decent shot. I'm not really known for reviews. Alright, let's see.
What the hell's the name of that mod, Infamous?
This mod?
Yeah.
Loch Ness. We'll call it Nessie.
With that tank you call it messy.
Pretty much. So far. Alright, still has a tremendous amount of juice down there in the bottom, which I just don't get.
I sent FC a couple more emails. Cancelled, fraud, voided, reversed, chargeback,
Really?
denied. Just because Wrecker said so. Denied.
Is this because he said you were uglier than T-Max?
No, then he said he thought something was wrong with the site and he had to call and talk to me again.
So do I have a mod here that's capable of 200 watts? Truly capable of 200 watts, not like the cuboid that says it's capable of 200 watts, but only...
You got a rouleau that's been updated?
Actually, I do have a rouleau right here. And did you update these, Wrecker? Did you update all of them or just a couple of them?
Oh, hell, I don't know.
I don't remember either.
You got so many of them, I don't think I did all of them.
We'll just have to wing it.
Note to self, don't piss off record before your order is shipped.
Good note. Alright, there we go. I'm going to give that a moment to kind of catch up. And while we do that, let's do a giveaway real quick. We're going to do a $20 coupon on an order of... What do we do, 24?
Yeah.
Alright, so $20 coupon on an order of $24 or more.
T-Max, when you get to order 71566, just send some assembly required package.
That's messed up. Primitive Farm is the winner. Is Primitive Farm in jail? I don't think so.
Not that I'm seeing, because I just cut the list.
All right, congratulations, Primitive Farm. You're the winner. You know what to do. You just won a $20 coupon on an order of $24 or more. Follow the instructions Nightbot puts in the room. Make sure to put in the bottom that you won a $20 coupon on an order of $24 or more. Just put $20 coupon. That's fine. And we will get you taken care of. So, since we have another moment as the atomizer catches up, let's go ahead and do that one more again. Weiner. There's 2 N's in winner. And the winner is Danimal. Is Danimal in jail?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but hey, my memory sucks.
Nope.
Congratulations, Piff, please. Would you like to pivot to a specific person, or would you like me to redraw? Very nice, Piff.
You didn't run out of blueberry crumble yet, Animal?
Alan, we are doing giveaways. We're giving away coupons to my website. It allows you to order $20 or a $24 order and only pay $4.
Ah.
Danimal is asking for newbies and said to give it to Saul. So, Saul, you're the winner. That's the way it works. If you ever win something and you want to piff it, let me know if you want to piff it to a specific person that's not in jail, or if you want us to redraw. Helps it out. So, Saul, congratulations. Thank you very much, Danimal. That was a great piff. What you need to do is follow the instructions that the Nightbot is going to put in the room. Make sure you have an account on vapingwatch.com. Fill out the form that is linked through the Nightbot and make sure to put in there you won a $20 coupon on an order of $24 or more, and we will get your coupon sent out to you next week.
We tried, Legend. Nobody wants it.
Yeah, we tried. They actually paid us not to give it to them. That's actually the way we're going to make a profit from now on, is we're going to bring T-Max's chair to specific businesses and threaten to leave it there if they don't pay us. We're going to hold them hostage. All right, so we're going to give it another shot, and I'm just going to jump straight to 150 watts. Why? Because I feel like it. I got to say that the flavor is getting better. There is a massive amount of vapor. The one thing I do not like is no matter how gently I draw, I am pulling juice, little splots of juice that hit the back of my throat, and they're very, very hot. The watch was won by Carolyn S. Second prize, which was a $25 credit, is Albie. And third prize, which was a $15 credit, is Heitzman. Okay. So, surprisingly, the atomizer functions. I don't think it's one of those that you would keep and haphazardly throw on the seat in your car, because since this bottom piece fills with juice, if you laid it down, look at that juice just dripping out of the bottom. If you laid it down on something that was made out of cloth, it's essentially going to wick the juice right out of that bottom piece, and it's going to hit your chair. So it's not one of those mods that you're going to carry and then just kind of throw on the seat beside you and move on. This is one of those mods that you're going to keep on your desk so you can keep it straight up and down.
Probably wake up to a puddle.
Yeah, it's letting air get to the other side of the coils.
Kristen, it is absolutely not a contest. If you are happy vaping at 35 watts, then by all means vape at 35 watts. That's roughly what Wrecker vapes at. And he has been vaping for a long time.
Probably around 3.5.
Yeah. I mean, it's the higher temperatures. Honestly, I vape around 55 watts. That's pretty much my all-day vape.
That's a 30.
So I vape around 55. But the reason I vape there is because it meets with the tank that I use. It meets me just right.
45.
Vaping at 150 watts, honestly, I think is kind of ridiculous. I don't see the purpose of having an atomizer that vapes at 150 watts besides just blowing ginormous clouds, which the ginormous clouds is what is giving us a bad image right now. Okay? You know, what we pull off of these is giving us a bad image. When we put into stuff like this, it's getting worse. Ms. Ice Rose, the answer to that question is Envy. I bought both the atomizer and the mod from Envy. This is called the Loch Ness. I'm going to call it Nessie. And the atomizer is called the Terra RTA. It is an octacoil atomizer. Need a blue TFV8 Beast for this mod. Okay, I honestly haven't been really happy with any of the TFVs, but I will try another one. I'll see if I can find one of the blue ones. Yeah, absolutely, Kristen. Vape it whatever you're happy with. I will tell you, I don't know where you're buying your juice from, but we carry a line called T-Max's No Frills Mills, and you can get a 30 ml bottle for $6, a 120 ml bottle for $12, and we're not talking about cheap, simple juice. We're talking about crafted quality juice. So visit the site, try it out.
Blaze tank sucked. Got about 12 mils through it. It was enough for me.
I'll also say another thing. With this coil, the thing is, the coil, since there's so many coils and there's so much metal, it takes, your lag is incredible. Watch this. Hit the button now. What was that, a good 2 seconds? And that's a big lag when you're just vaping.
Wrecker knows the shipping. Legend's got a question for you.
What tier do I go for with shipping to the UK if I want some 120 ml bottles and some 30 ml bottles?
I think under 2 pounds is 30.
Nah, 2 pounds is 22 and 3 pounds is 33. So you'd be better off hitting the 3 pound mark. You're still paying the same for the weight and shipping. And you can fit more in it.
Awesome, Kristen. Glad you tried our juice and glad you enjoyed it. Quick little announcement. We have 4 new flavors that we actually tested last summer. We sold last summer, but we never actually released last summer. So we're going to release them in the very near future. So we're going to have 4 new flavors coming out. We've actually got a few dozen new flavors, but we're only going to do 4 of them. Funnel cake, blueberry cake. Help me out here, T-Max.
Oh, shit. Strawberry taffy.
Yep. And then
Pistachio ice cream.
Pistachio ice cream. That's right. There you go. So those new flavors, those 4 new flavors will be coming out very near future. I have to say that I am kind of excited about the pistachio ice cream because it's not something you would expect, you know? I really want to see how well it does. I can tell you the last time we did a bizarre flavor, I can't say bizarre flavor, but unusual flavor, the Kentucky bourbon.
Strawberry taffy.
Kentucky bourbon custard is doing remarkably well considering it's a freaking bourbon custard, not something you would think to add. Yes, Brittany, the funnel cake does have cinnamon. It is your traditional funnel cake that you would get at the fair. Dr. Pennsylvania, you know what? That is true. And Ms. Ice Rose, remarkably, the banana dragon fruit is one of our better sellers. I think it's one of those flavors, though, that you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. You know, it's going to be either or. There's none of them that go, it's all right. I could vape it, but, you know, I'd rather vape something else. Most of them are, no thanks. If you order all 4, do you get a free watch? No. No.
Val trying to work with anything like a cinnamon toast crunch. Any of the cereal-based flavors. Most of them have way too much acetylpyrazine in them.
Yep.
There's a top 10 right now.
And Dr.
For the month of January.
Dr. Pennsylvania, no, they are not out yet. They are going to be released in the very near future. Homemade apple pie is 13.6% of the sales. Kentucky bourbon custard is 12.5%, which is really remarkable. Strawberry donut held the throne for damn near 2 years. And then suddenly, apple pie and Kentucky bourbon came and knocked it off.
Yeah,
apple pie came up. Apple pie came up with the cold weather.
Yep.
What, strawberry yogurt, Joanne? Orange cream bar is a pretty damn good seller, too.
Yeah, it is. Now, when you look at those numbers, it's amazing to me that they're all pretty damn close to 10%. Did you notice that?
Yeah, most of them sell pretty close to each other.
Yeah.
The orange cream bar is actually 11th.
Oh, was it on there?
No, it would have been next if I did more than 10.
Honeydew straw pears are a pretty good seller, too.
So that's what I love about that line is that there's no loser. There's no flavor on there that just doesn't sell. Hell, even the chocolate hazelnut brownie, which typically chocolate flavors do not do well at all. It's not at 10%, but it's still sellable enough that we keep it on. And that's what I find remarkable.
Yeah, custards definitely need time to steep, and if you get 90 days on a steep, you're gonna get a damn good custard.
Oh yeah.
Even horrible custards start to shine at 30 days. 60 days they really shine.
Still waiting on Watch to send you a bottle on Agent Orange. Have I forgotten something? My memory sucks, so if I've forgotten something, please let me know. Yeah,
Maple
Kristen,
glazed, if you push it at extremely high watts, it starts to get a burnt taste.
it does.
It's like a medium watt, so most of the people that are dumping clouds aren't going for something that's going to have a strong kick to it. For an all-day vape in a tank, it's definitely a good option.
We did actually make a cloud-producing juice at one time. We never officially released it, but the thing about this cloud juice is it had a total of, what was it, 3% flavoring?
It was low.
It was incredibly light flavored, and the reason why, we made it to be a competition juice. As a matter of fact, it was featured in a competition. So we made it so that it was easy for pretty much anybody to vape great big deep lungfuls of it without the flavor overpowering you.
I just have enough bottles of one flavor to let them rotate. That's how I let mine steep.
Can't remember shit. It took me a second to figure that one out, even though I've heard it a million times. Yep, can't remember shit is very common, especially with me. My memory is just crap. Like, seriously, I have problems remembering day to day, much less weeks after. That's why that guy right there is so damned essential, because if it wasn't for him, then probably half the shit I have to do would go undone.
Yeah, strawberry custard's one of my all-day vapes. I go through 5 120s a month.
Damn it. I've got a bad headache, and on top of that, I'm tired as hell, and I'm having a hard time staying awake. So, if I drift off, guys, please don't hold it against me.
I'm picky on custards.
Yep, he is. He's very picky on cut. When he first started, it was when we were working on the Clockworks custard line or flavor. And we ordered, what was it, probably, I don't know, 20, 25 different custards from all over the industry. And we both tried them out. And it was funny as hell to watch him try decent custards and he said, nope, that's shit. He's very picky when it comes to custards. And this was when he was only vaping vanilla custard. That was it. What was it you were vaping?
Oh,
that one brand?
Fog Fluid Pearl Flake.
Pearl Flake, that's right. And when we got done with Clockworks, he went, you know what? I think I found a replacement. That man went through like a gallon over the next month.
I've gone through well over... Shit.
You've probably gone through 3 gallons of it.
For a while, I was keeping not a spreadsheet, but a list of all the mills and bottles and brands of custards I've gone through. The first year and a half I was vaping custards, I went through well over 3 liters.
Yep.
And I was still, at the time, I was still vaping a little bit of fluid.
Yep. Penny Cali, keep in mind that when you receive Clockworks, it is already pre-steeped, and pre-steeped well. So it should be beautiful right when you get it.
Well, depending on how fresh of a batch, but...
Even fresh batches, you got to think, we still steep them before we ship them out.
Yeah.
All right, so I've been vaping this for a bit now, and I will say that the with it being higher VG, it's gotten better. The whole like draining into the bottom part is pretty much done with.
Yeah, Grant's was too eggy for me.
I think you could use this atomizer in a competition. I really do. It is chucking out some damn clouds. I am by no means a good cloud chaser. But yeah, it's putting out some damn good clouds.
How's the flavor?
The flavor is remarkably well. Give me a minute and I'll give it to you. I wanted to see if there was any juice in here again. And it doesn't look like there is any. Let me go bring this to him.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of hidden stuff either, Dr. P. That's why Clockworks was kind of like a straight-up custard. Well, if you like eggy, you'll like the no-frills custard. It's a little on the eggy side. I all-day vape the strawberry custard and honeydew straw pear.
There you go. Give it a shot.
I can smell it.
Yep. It's actually not bad. I mean, it's not the pure, clean Clockworks that we're used to, but it's not bad.
That's hot as hell.
Oh, it's very hot. But you got to think, lower
It's only
temperature.
150,
See
right?
how long it takes to heat up?
Yeah.
You try that at lower temperatures, you're not going to get anything out of it.
Isn't it at 150?
What do you think?
Flavor's not bad. It's a little wet.
Yeah, it's juicy. It is certainly juicy. Drip tip's not changeable. You're stuck with it.
That sucks.
Yep. It's actually attached to the top, as far as I can tell, because it doesn't turn that way.
It's got a lot of butter.
Oh, wait. There it goes. It screws in.
It might have an... Oh, it's external. It doesn't come with an adapter.
Wait a minute. I bet you one of my 510s will fit down there.
Yeah, well.
So, but, dude, that top piece, fucking hot. Like, burnt my finger just now. Let's see what the record thinks.
Do I get to try everybody's lip meat? Great.
No, you...
That's a natural pear with no chemical aftertaste. Depending on the tank, you'll get more honeydew. Like on a K-Fun, I get more pear. If I use it in a Heracles, I get more honeydew. Custard filled cinnamon rolls is one of my buddy's big time all days. On the honeydew straw pear, the tighter the airflow on the tank and the less watts it runs, the more pear you're going to get. Yeah, you got to be into cakes to like pear cake, but pear cake is definitely a clean flavor. I've never used a tobacco super tank, but Nitro likes it. Somebody else was just talking about it in here too.
Gotta hurry up and get to the desk. The damn thing started leaking again.
It would appear it only leaks when you use it.
Well, Nitro was using that tank at the shop he was working at.
All right, leaking again. Although I have to say that I think it's leaking probably more due to Wrecker's ginormous vape than anything else. I mean, that man, he actually took a good 4-second hit off of it. And yeah, it leaked quite a bit into the bottom there. So, found out it has a screw-on top drip tip.
I said it only leaks when you use it.
Exactly, it only leaks if you use it.
Yeah, Dragon Crane Apple's a pretty good seller too.
All right, so let me see if I can do this. I wonder if I can use my own drip tip inside of this one that's attached.
I gotta pick up some new mods.
I'm stuck on the gripping tank, and I like my K-15 clone.
Backwards. All right. Nope. Although, if I had one of those long black ones, it would work.
I use nothing but rebuilders and size for us.
Like that one right there. Pop goes the weasel. Doesn't look good, but at least I have a drip tip I am comfortable with.
Is the Merlin tank a hot tank, Dolores, or is it on the cool side?
All right.
Because I had the Serpent Mini, the flavor on it was amazing, but it got too hot.
All right. So, because this thing has been incredibly hot, I'm going to turn it down to 120 watts, see if that does any better. It is actually better, much better. Although it's still very, very juicy. You know, every time I vape, I'm getting juice in the mouth. Every single time.
Yeah, I tried to do like a slow draw off it, so it wasn't creating vacuum. But apparently that didn't help.
No, you made a lot of vacuum.
Yeah, I'm extremely picky on my tanks.
Vapor for days, I gotta say. So, verdict. The atomizer itself, I actually like quite a lot. It's very comfortable. I was very concerned about this thumb fire button or top fire button, whatever. I don't know what you would call that. Angular fire button, whatever. I was concerned about it. I'm not anymore. It's comfortable. The mod itself fits in the hand very, very well. Atomizer. The fucking thing works. I am shocked that it's actually keeping up. Because, I mean, I was hitting this thing at 150 watts. And it says it'll handle up to 300, so I think I need to find more batteries.
My ohms all depend on the tank, really. This is at 0.95, so basically 1 ohm coil at 30
That was
watts.
a long trip. All right.
And that's a 0.6 at 45.
150 was too much, so let's try 3.
I just want to see if it'll handle it. I have no desire to vape at this level, but I want to be thorough. I want to let everybody know exactly what I find, you know. I mean,
it should vaporize all that extra juice.
This is true.
Theoretically.
I have to actually unscrew it like this because the fucking thing
That's
is
all
hot.
I use the gripping.
It is really hot. Like,
I have 3.
Go ahead.
I have 3 gripping 25s and a gripping 22.
All right, that top tank just spins like nobody's business. Alright, there we go. We are hooked up. And it will fire. So, I'm just going to turn the damn thing all the way up and see what happens. If I burn the coils, I burn the coils. 200 watts with fresh batteries. We're at 0.19 ohms, by the way, just to give you an idea. Alright, so it's going to fire.
Point what now?
Holy fuck, that's hot. 0.19.
No.
0.19.
It's hot?
Yeah, it is really fucking hot.
I had the regular OBS. I didn't like that top fill. Well, the side fill.
It's working at 200 watts. 200 watts.
The tobacco clone is definitely the best K-Fun. E5.
A fucking tank at 200 watts. And it is putting out some motherfucking vapor. Let's see if me vaping that much caused it to drip. Nope, no drippage.
Yeah, Terra tank.
Yeah, Bandit. This is made by Envy, and it is called the Terra RTA. And I was also using the Loch Ness Atom or mod with it. I bought them together. And the funny thing is, they say the atomizer will handle up to 300 watts, and they sell it with a 150 watt mod. So they're essentially saying, well, the atomizer will do 300 watts, but in order to find that out, you have to buy the mod from somewhere else.
I think you just ordered from the same site. They ordered together.
Want me to update it for you?
I don't know if there is an update available. Is there?
No, the RX.
I'll go back there.
What does the update do?
250.
Good lord.
This one's set to 250.
Is it? You want to try this at 250?
Not really.
I'm trying to pawn it off on anybody that'll take. Damn. Because I got to tell you, 200 watts is a bit much for me. 250 is a lot much for me.
Yeah, I don't like hot dry.
It's 7:45. Tammy's harassing you for the watch.
Oh, I guess I should do that. Although
They're not gonna win.
I don't know where my my pad went.
They're not gonna win, but they'll be able to have it for next time.
I need a pad. Yeah, can you bring that to me? Yeah, folks. I hate to tell you, but you will not catch me this week, and the reason why is because this watch is brand new. I just got it, like yesterday. So I know I haven't worn it before. Thank you very much.
Well, it was here before yesterday, but
Yeah, it was here. I didn't pick it up yet. I was not feeling well. I tell you, folks, if you're on heart medication and you've been on it for a while, don't suddenly go off of it.
may I say 12 years?
Fucks with you. My insurance company decided that my heart medication needed a prior authorization. And I figured out what was going on. I'll tell you what was going on in a minute. But that meant that I was out of heart medication. And I've been on this medication for, 12, 13 years. Not being on it, my heart just said, fuck you, I'm close to quitting. Seriously, I took my heart rate and laying down on my couch, trying just to be calm, heart rate was 115. Oh no, 110, excuse me. So I was not a happy camper for 3 days. And what happened is, I'm on Benacar. which is a brand name. Well, last month they came out with a new generic version of it. And what my pharmacist was doing was trying to run it through as the generic version, which the fucking insurance company hasn't heard of yet. So that's where even though it costs less than Benacar, they're like, we don't know what this medication is. So we're not going to approve it without a good reason. Yeah, on Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday that my pharmacist finally said, look, just come by and pick up some. And then the next day, we were able to get it pushed through. All right. Now, I will also say that when y'all see the picture, the name of this watch is the same as the watch that I've worn earlier this year. But you can't catch me on just the name alone. You have to catch me on the name and the actual watch. It has to be the same. Damn it. Trying so hard to keep the glare from the light above off and trying to keep the shadow from my hand off while trying to hold the phone, which is an Edge phone, which, by the way, folks, if you ever... Uh-oh.
Just no.
Damn it. Yeah, don't buy an Edge phone. It sucks. It sucks having it. That's actually much better. I usually do this before the show starts, but I was very busy this afternoon, trying to finish something up.
A Fire phone? Really? Apparently Amazon has a Fire phone.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. Alright, so...
You gotta give them a profile picture of that. Cause that just doesn't show it, you know?
You're right. That is true. Yeah, I'll take another picture of it while I'm trying to get this one pulled up. It's not showing that I haven't... There it is.
Stick like an 18650 next to the picture so they can see.
Good Lord, man, you are demanding tonight.
No, they won't have anything to judge it against. And considering that's about the thickness.
It is much thicker than an 18650.
I thought that was like 19.
No, it's closer to 25, 30, something like that.
No.
Yeah. Give me a minute, I'll measure it. My calipers for that. 28.2.
Wow.
And what
I
he's
didn't think it
talking
was
about
that
is
damn.
the height of the watch, how tall it is.
I didn't think it was that damn tall.
It is. Alright. So let's do this. I'm going to scene 3. And you guys are going to get to see the watch of the day. There we go. Watch of the day. It's called the Invicta Hydromax, and yes, you have seen a watch like it before. However, the watch like it had a black dial and a brown bezel. All right. Just to give you some background, this watch, I am absolutely in love with this watch. I've been wanting this watch since I first saw it come out 5 years ago. But the problem was, every time it was on sale on a price that I would have paid, it wasn't available with the silver on silver dial. And that's the one that I wanted. So yeah, as Country Pammy just said, if you don't know what this is all about, take a screenshot or click on the link that Pammy just put in. Thank you very much, Pammy. Save that file somewhere on your computer. I recommend putting a file full of watch pics. And then every week compare that watch that I show you to the watches I've worn previously. If you catch me wearing the same watch to 2 separate shows within a year's time, and I'm talking about past 365 days, not 2016, 2017. You catch me wearing the same watch twice to 2 different shows within a year's time, you get a $100 credit to the website. And yes, it's happened before. A few times. And we're back.
You didn't show the side.
Are you all able to see names, see pictures, or a letter? Honestly, Kristen, I don't know. It just pops up. Maybe somebody else can say that? Don, yes, my collection is largely Invicta. Probably 90 to 95%. I do have other watches. I have Androids. I used to have a couple of an Omega, a couple of Rolexes. Yes, I had the high-end watches, but I got rid of all of them. Mainly because I just got tired of wearing them. You know what? I forgot that we have a profile picture. Uh-oh. What did I just remove? Nothing. Okay. Maybe this will just do it. Just pop right over. There we go. There's the profile picture in comparison to an 18650 battery. One Arm Bandit, I am just under 300 now. Just under. Legend, thank you very much. It's what we worked very hard to do. Hopefully, we can be able to continue doing it. And howdy, Matthew. Thank you for joining us. And so you can see it on the wrist. There you go. It stands up a bit. But it's actually quite comfortable. And this watch comes with a new feature I wasn't even aware of. It has an adjustable clasp, which I have never seen before, but I quite like because, you know, being a fat man, I swell sometimes. And I can just click and make it a little bit looser, or click and make it a little bit tighter. It's fucking awesome. That is awesome, Val. I could not imagine not drinking caffeine because, I mean, I don't sleep well. I get roughly, if on good nights, if I go a week and I get 6 hours of sleep a night, I'm fucking thrilled. Typically, it's closer to 1, 2, 3 hours a night.
I'm good with 4 or more.
Yeah, Don, I understand. I've seen the and it's actually Shop NBC. I've seen the shows. They are high priced. They're very reasonable price for your average person. But I used to do wholesale, and I still have most of my accounts wholesale. So I pay wholesale for my watches. That's why this particular watch, in retail shops, $350, $400. I stuck my price at about $150. And I've been able to buy it at $99, but they had the colors I didn't like.
What's up, Hitman?
So, is anybody coming on after us?
I don't think so.
Not that I'm aware of.
All right. I would stick around for a little while and hang out and chill with you guys, but honestly, I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open. I'm freaking tired. And I know these guys want to go home because they have an hour-and-a-half drive ahead of them. So, yeah. So that means it's 7:57, so that means it's close to the end of the night.
The 3 Dog's back, though. She'll be on at 10, as far as I know.
Make sure to come back at 10 o'clock for 3 Dog. You ain't kidding, Joanne. You know, when they... I really kind of tried to talk both of them out of working for me. I really did. Because I knew an hour-and-a-half drive, that's a long drive. But they were adamant. They wanted to work here. So I said, okay. You know, twist my arm, bring on 2 fantastic employees.
Yeah, there's nothing in the sticks. That's all I know.
Yeah, we could flip burgers for minimum wage at Hardee's.
Yeah, you could do that.
That's how we got gas guzzling cars out of the picture.
Yeah. They have 2 cars. I mean, both of them, neither one of them gets less than 30 miles to the gallon. It's crazy.
I get 33 beating the snot out of mine.
So, all right. You guys want to say goodnight? Well, no, we got 2 minutes. We can bullshit for another, 60 seconds. I just looked down and saw or do porn. What the hell? Is somebody freaking knocking on our door?
I don't have a face for porn.
I heard it. It sounded like somebody was tapping glass. It might be for me.
Huh?
One of his friends was supposed to stop by after 8. After 8.
Yeah. After 8 and before 8 are 2 very different things.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll out. My buddy's here to pick up his laptop.
All right. Say goodbye.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
All right. And T-Max is gone.
I could have told him to wait 2 minutes. Considering you told him after 8.
Yep. But, oh well. It's 8 o'clock.
Close enough.
Yeah. Close the hell enough. I'm going to keep using this thing over the next week. See if I find anything just blatantly wrong with it. It is absolutely hotter than I would ever vape on a regular basis, but I'll give it a shot and let you guys know what I think about it next week. A little more in depth. So until then, you want to say goodnight?
Sure. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you next week.
And thank you very much, everybody, for coming and hanging out with us and chilling. And welcome, Kristen, to the Vaping Underground family. I hope you enjoy your stay here. If you have any questions about vaping at all, just hit pretty much anybody up. We're all thrilled to help you out. Until next week, you guys have a very safe weekend, a wonderful next week, and we'll see you next Friday. Until we do see you, watch. Oh.